Nate Cruz digs in now. Went deep in last night's ball game.
That missed.
Cruz,
That's the ball.
just 21 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic.
Nope, that's outside. Ball.
Runner at first, one away. This one is labeled. And a base hit. Headed for the plate. Runner scores and they take the lead. Here's the tag and he's out. Back to the top of the order here. Digging in at the dish for the Sea Dogs, Nellie Taylor. Now the payoff pitch. On the ground, could be two. To second for one. Not in time at first, it's a fielder's choice.
The batter, the left fielder, Matt Frazier.
Now it's the shortstop, Nate Cruz. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. And a base hit right there. Coming around third. Now a long throw home. Safe at the plate. And he's out trying for two. And that ends the inning. 3 innings in the books in this one. Portland with the lead. One away and a runner at first. And now the shortstop, Franklin Arias. Ground ball, right side, and that's just foul. Coming up to the dish now for Somerset, Nate Cruz. On 0-1, the delivery. That one ripped, but foul. A laser into the outfield. One down. The way he's swinging the bat in this one, that pitcher is lucky he didn't send that one to the next county. That was a hanger for sure. We go to the 8th. Vinny Capra getting ready to hit. Hit hard, should be extra bases. Now around second and digging for 3. In safely at third as the go-ahead run. That was a great two-strike approach in that AB. He's got some impressive wrist strength to be able to pull a ball on the outer half that hard. Not many hitters can do that. And now they've got a good chance to take the lead late in this one. Bottom of the 8th, Nate Cruz getting ready to hit.
The shortstop, Nate Cruz.
Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to short. Whips it to first in time. And there's one down.
First baseman, Ernesto Martinez Jr.
All set to start the 9th inning in this one. Mikey Romero now at the plate.
Romero.
Two and two, here's the pitch. This one chopped on the ground. Sends it to first. And the leadoff batter set down here in the 9th. And he should be feeling good after getting that first batter in this high leverage spot. Now he can attack with even more confidence. Two outs in the bottom of the 9th, and it's a 2-run game. The 0-1 offering. And it's a pop-up. Delay under it. Hauls it in, and that's the ball game. Strong individual day despite the team losing, and he can feel really good about that. Nate Cruz, with a blend of raw talent and poise, is quickly becoming a player to watch this season. It's the Portland Sea Dogs and the Somerset Patriots. First pitch coming your way next. And here we go. Now it's the right fielder, Nellie Taylor.
Number 1, Nellie Taylor.
Oh and 1, here's the pitch. Out to short. Throw is low, can't pick it. An inauspicious start to this ball game with an error on the first batter we've seen. I'm sure both of these teams want to play cleaner than that. One down. Nate
second.
Cruz, the next to hit.
Nate
Doing a good
Cruz.
job lately to avoid swings and misses, working on a 5-game hitting streak. Swings through that one for strike one. Out in front on that off-speed pitch. Everything got going a little too early there. Bash down the right side, but foul. And here's the 0-2. It's ball one. One out and the base is empty. Rips this one to short. Two down.
Batting third, the third baseman, Jonathan Ornelas.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Franklin Arias. Double play ball to second. There's one. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Now batting, the center fielder, Braden Ward.
Back here in Somerset, bottom of the fourth. And now, Nate Cruz.
Nate Cruz.
Cruz, just 21 years old, and he's been on a great run at the plate, hitting better than .325 in his last 10 games. Swings through the fastball up in the zone. Pitch misses. Ball one. What discipline to lay off the high 0-2 fastball. He's doing a good job to shrink the zone and force the pitcher to throw him something hittable. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. They're in time for the first out, and that completes the strikeout. That's a style of pitching that goes all the way back to Rube Waddell and three-finger high level, and then he tunnels the curveball and drops it down for the swinging K. One out and the base is empty. The 0-1.
That's a ball.
Ripped into right center. Should be extra bases. He turns and heads for second. Into second base with one away as the go-ahead run. That's a swing every hitting coach and scout loves to see. Just a shot into the gap the other way. Hitters who can do that consistently usually have a ton of success. Now we'll see if they can crack the scoreboard first. Here's the third baseman, Jonathan Ornelas. Kicks and delivers. In the dirt. Nice job behind the dish. The 3-1 offering. Right through there for a strike. That was one you'll want back right in the heart of the zone. Gotta punish that. Payoff pitch. And ball four.
Ball four, take your...
And that one did find the zone. So they still have both challenges. Kennedy Corona digs in now. Ground ball right side. Takes it to the bag, and that'll do it. One runner left on base, and we are still... Cruz digging in, 2 outs, RBI opportunity, looking to come through for his team. Swing Drive. Forget it. Long home run to right. And they tack on to their lead. It's 5-2. He's been on an upward trend at the plate recently. A lot of good at-bats. When you start stringing them together, the front office definitely takes notice. That's a good job to be aggressive in the box after watching him closely on the mound. Once you've got his timing down, it's a lot easier to give a strong, confident swing. We're in the top of the eighth. Nathan Hickey getting ready to hit.
Nathan Hickey.
Here comes the 1-2 pitch. Grounds this one up the middle. Cruz. On to first. And that's one away. The leadoff hitter retired in the eighth.
Third baseman, Vinny Capra.
2 outs. Runner on first base. Here's the left fielder, Matt Frazier. And that is a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. He really showed some great fight right there. They were down to their last strike, and he still came through with a hit. Stepping to the plate now for Portland, Max Ferguson. This one deep in the air to left. Tejeda in position. Ball game. He was a difference maker for them in this one. Nice effort to contribute to the win. The star of the show, getting ready to showcase his skills on the diamond. It's the Portland Sea Dogs and the Somerset Patriots. First pitch coming your way next. Next to bat for the Sea Dogs, Drew Earhart.
Number 22, Drew Earhart.
First and second here with nobody out. Ground ball, left side, could be 2. Lays out. Oh, it's off the glove. To first, not in time. Everyone's safe. No trouble beating out the infield hit. Good hustle down the line. With the bases full, they've got a shot at breaking this thing wide open. Nate Cruz now at the plate. Homered last night. Added another hit as well. Cruz starting at shortstop, just 21 years old, and he's got 4 homers over his last 10 games. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. I have to say he's got a live arm out there so far, attacking the zone and doing it with good velocity too. Up the middle, Ferguson. There in plenty of time, ends the inning. We go on to inning number 2. The Sea Dogs on top. The Sea Dogs at the
Leading
plate
off,
here in the second inning.
designated hitter, Mikey Romero.
Two pitch. On the ground to short. There's one down.
Batting ninth, the left fielder, Hayden Rose.
Bases loaded, 2 down.
The shortstop, Nate Rose.
Cruz in the box here, lets that one go for a ball. Gives up the walk, and now the first pitch to this hitter way off the mark. Here's the 1-0 offering. In the air to left center. Rose should have this one. And that's the inning. We move on to inning number 4. The Sea Dogs out front, 1-0. Runner at first,
Now
one away.
The shortstop, Nate Rose.
Right guy, right place. Here we go.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. What a tough splitter. High 80s, reads fastball out of the hand, then drops like a brick at the end. Swing and a drive.
Get out of here, ball. Get out of here.
Very deep. And
That's
that is a
foul.
foul ball. Now here's the 0-2. Way inside, and
That
that
hit
hits
him.
the
Take
batter.
your base.
And
Now
that
batting,
is going to
first
bring the
baseman,
tying run to the plate. Digging in for the Patriots, Ernesto Martinez Jr. Tough lefty-lefty matchup here for the hitter. The best approach is to stay up the middle. Even if you're a little late, you can send an opposite field liner. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 1, Jake
So digging in, Jace Avina.
Hey, no one better. Each right here. On out.
Tying run at second base. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Hard ground ball, base hit. Runner from third in to score.
All right, you're up. You're up. You're up.
Runner holds at third, so just one across on the play. Big time at bat right there. Comes through, and they're back within a run. With that kind of hard contact, I'm sure he wishes he would have got underneath it a little more, but that thing was... So up next,
Now
Jonathan
batting, third
Ornelas.
baseman, Jonathan Ornelas.
Hey, drive him in. No one better right here.
And the 1-1. Top of the zone for a called strike. That's a hittable pitch, but not what he was looking for. Early in the count, it's okay to take that. And the ball
That's a
evens
ball.
the count. Runners breaking for the plate.
No,
Pitch is
that's outside. Ball.
And they put the tag on. That's the 3rd out, inning over. They get a run on 1 hit, no errors, 1 runner left. We're through 6 full innings. Portland ahead in this game, 2-1. Here's the shortstop
Now
at the plate,
batting,
Nate
the shortstop,
Cruz.
Nate Cruz.
Slider
Ball.
misses away. out in front with the swing. That's strike one. This offense is looking a bit stagnant right now. They need to shake it off and get something going. Up the middle. Collects. Throw to first in time. It doesn't come much closer than that. Huge spot here. Bottom of the ninth, down to their last out. That one ripped into right center. And that's the ball game. Tough sledding for him in this one for sure. This is the kind of game you want to flush and move past as quickly as you can.
Did it with ease, never gonna lose and I'm winning again. Give me a ring, champion teams are back to back, back to back. Blasting off my education was scholastic. Threw me to the bottom, then the best.
In this funny state, looking at the time, you're still wide awake, and I'm still feeling. We've been right here before. The sky is getting.
Nate Cruz is getting ready to go. Here's a look at how he stacks up in the Yankee organization. It's the Portland Sea Dogs and the Somerset Patriots. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Here's the catcher, Jason
Leading off the ball
DeLay.
game tonight, the catcher, number 61, Jason
And the 0-1 now.
DeLay.
Grounder up the middle, boots it. That one was right down the middle, and he regretted it as soon as it left his hand.
Batting third,
Nate
the
Cruz,
shortstop,
the next to hit. First and second with nobody out, and you know this defense is hunting a double play. Grounder to the left side. And that's a base hit. Runner around third. Tag in there.
No, he's in there. Safe.
We're tied at one. Gets it done to drive in the run and tie it back up. Rolled over on that one a bit, but still managed to put enough behind it that it scooted through the infield for a base hit. Next up for the Patriots, Jonathan Ornelas.
Jonathan Ornelas.
Here's the 2-2 pitch. There goes the runner. Grounder to short. Arias. And safe at first. Some strange defense there. And this ball's going to wind up out of play. A big-time, costly mistake there. The runner starting at second was headed for third, but that error means he just gets to stroll home for the run. That's a break for the offense. And now the right fielder, Kennedy Corona.
Kennedy Corona.
At the belt, kicks and delivers. Now a flare into the outfield, and it falls! In to score from third. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2. Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. That one just kind of faded over the infield and down onto the outfield grass. Base hits like that are a gift from above for the hitter. Coming up to the dish now for Somerset, Nate Cruz. Switch hitter, batting righty against the lefty on the mound. Up the middle. Arias flips it, and very nicely done for the out. 2 left on base, but they still lead it 3-1. Top of the fourth inning with the Sea Dogs at the dish.
Fielder, Braden Ward.
One and two, here's the pitch. On the ground, Cruz. Tosses to first. Leadoff batter retired in the fourth.
Now batting, the shortstop, Franklin Arias.
Bottom half of the fifth, and the Patriots batting.
Patriots, the shortstop, Nate.
Somerset broke their franchise record for largest single game attendance at home in 2024 when Garrett Cole made a rehab start for him. More than 8,200 fans packed the stands. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. Not a great swing. He was early and off balance. The pitcher might subtract a little more and see if he chases something bad. It's a hit by pitch, and the leadoff man aboard to start the inning.
Batting, the third baseman.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Jonathan Ornelas. Runner on the go. Ball is in the dirt. It gets away. And now a runner in scoring position. No outs and a runner on second.
Hey, no one better. Need you right here.
On the ground to first.
Right here, on the back.
And steps on the bag for the out.
Now batting, right fielder, Kennedy.
Digging in for the Patriots, Kennedy Corona.
Need you now, your turn.
That one to first. And two away now as the run comes in from third. That's the kind of situational hitting you like to see at this level. Know the situation. Come through with the RBI ground out. One away and a runner at first. Now it's the shortstop, Nate Cruz. 1 for 2.
Hey, no one better, huh? No one better.
And a big swing and a miss. Runner at first, one away. Runs the high heat past him for the strikeout. So hard to hit a well-executed fastball in that location. No shame in fanning on that pitch. Now at the plate, Nate Cruz. Struck out on just 3 pitches the last time. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. Breaking ball, and that got the hitter. And they're all loaded up.
Third baseman, Jonathan.
Stepping to the plate for Somerset, Jonathan Ornelas. Another full count pitch. Ground ball up the middle. Base hit. 1 run is in. The throw to third.
You're down.
Safe. Not in time to get him. And it's first and third with 2 away. 2 away. Runners at first and third. Kennedy Corona will hit next. The 0-1 from the lefty. Up the middle. Dives, but it's off the glove. To first, not in time. Everyone's safe. Runner from third comes across. It's an RBI single, and it's now 10-2. Man on at first. Coming up to the dish for Portland, Miguel Blaze. 2-2 now. Here's a high chopper. Cruz. To first, not in time. Everyone's safe. Now the tag at third, and they get the out. That'll end the evening's action. Strong individual day and a team win, and you'll take that every time. This is a game he can feel really good about. Cruz, notable among the players in this one as he's leading the league in hits. It's the Portland Sea Dogs and the Somerset Patriots. Introductions wrapping up down on the field. First pitch just minutes away. And next, the cleanup hitter, Drew Earhart.
Number 22, Drew Earhart.
Man at second with 2 down. Hard hit left side. First in time. And that ends the inning. They leave 1 runner on base. Half inning done. We've got no score yet. One gone, runner at first. Nate Cruz getting ready to hit. Here's a hitter who's been strong in the clutch lately. Over the last 10 games, he's knocked in 10 runs. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. Yanked that changeup back. Just diabolical.
Ball inside.
Runner at first, 1 away.
Ball.
Swing and a rocket. That one's back there. And it's off the wall. Runner rounds third. On his way to the plate. Relay, throw home. The tag, out. And this is going to be a 2-out triple. On that play, they had to do everything perfectly to get him out at the plate. Long throw in from the outfield, and then a relay home to get him going from first all the way around. That's great team defense. Two away and a runner in scoring position here. Next to hit, Ernesto Martinez Jr. 0-2, rocks and fires. In the dirt. Nice job behind the dish. No score yet, but a runner at third with 2 out. Liner to right. And makes the catch. They strand 1. We played 1 inning. Now the third baseman, Vinny Capra.
Third baseman, Vinny Capra.
Runner at first, 1 away. On the ground, 2 ball. The underhand flip. There's 1. Double play, and that'll do it for the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. Moving on now to the home half of the 3rd inning. The Sea Dogs lead it 1-0.
I can make a big man do the running man. I can make a poor man do the money dance. I just told the label that I need 100 bands.
Runners at first and second. This one high and twisting down the left field line. Feeling for the wall, makes the catch in foul ground. Runner tagging from first. Looks like he was trying to take advantage of that wind blowing out to left field, but that one just didn't have the... Grounds this one up the middle. The throw to first. 2 down as the runner comes in. No outs. Runner at first. And here at the plate, Nate Cruz. 1 for 2. Swings through the fastball up in the zone. He must have been sitting on something off speed. Swings over the top there. Wouldn't be surprised to see the runner break from first, trying to stay out of the double play. Here's a fly to left. And there's one away.
Now batting, the first base.
So with one away, the bases are loaded. Next is the designated hitter, Mikey Romero. On the ground, out to short. Base hit. One run is in. Here's the throw. Not in time.
He's in there. He's safe.
It's 6-0.
The batter, the center fielder.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. Sometimes you don't need to hit it all that hard. Just put it in play and hope it finds a hole like it did on that grounder. So digging in, Nate Cruz. 1 for 3. Swing and a foul straight back. The 0-1. And it's strike 2. Obvious that he was swinging for the fences. Tough to do it on a pitch in that location. That misses. And the count 1-2. So he got ahead 0-2, but way off the mark with the heater. At the plate, he sees that the pitcher wants to use the fastball to punch him out. He needs to be ready and not get beat.
Ball.
The next pitch misses. Now 2-2. The Patriots with plenty of ground to make up here in the bottom half of the 8th. That one missed.
That's the ball.
And that's a walk.
That's ball
Good
4.
patient at
Take
bat
your
right
base.
there. Maybe that'll help get things going.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ernesto Martinez.
Man at first with one gone.
Jr.
Next up for the Patriots, Ernesto Martinez Jr. Runner on the go. Ground ball to second base. They get one. The tag, and they get the out at second. That is a double play. Coming up to the dish now for Somerset, Jackson Castillo. We're in the bottom of the 9th inning. Runners on first and third, 2 away. To the right side. Base hit and a run in to score. Not many hitters can make that kind of contact on balls in that location. High pitch on a 2-strike count, and he did well to put the barrel on it. Cruz digs in. Big opportunity to get them back in this one. And the slider
ball.
just misses. The Patriots with the tying run at the dish. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Ball.
Lots of pressure on the hitter in this moment. The best find a way to steel themselves and stay focused. Tying run waits at the plate. Late on that fastball. And that's off the inside edge. I know it turned out to be a ball, but it very well could have been strike 3 to end the game. That would give you nightmares. The Patriots down to their last strike. That is ball 4, and it brings home a run. And now the first baseman, Ernesto Martinez Jr. A little surprising they don't go for a pinch hitter here with the lefty-lefty matchup.
Hey, I need you right here. Let's go, kid.
Runner on the move. Air hard. Steps on the bag. Ball game. Always nice to see a player at this level coming to the plate with a plan and delivering strong results. The team may have lost, but he held up his end.
I like it right here. It took some tunnel vision. I just checked in, but I bought like a starter. Came from nothing, now I'm taking it farther. I play my role, I used to head out the water. Now it's time to go, I'm the one that they call. I need a ring, not the one from the altar. I need the ring that you get when you ballin'. No, they ain't jealous, they think that I bought it.
I need you and your friends to show up at 10. We leave in the Benz truck. Uber Lux and some we rolled up. I know you when the night is peak. When you relax and dance with me. Whoa. Hands on your hip, move slow. Heart in my chest beat fast, but on the gas, I hope that it lasts. You spin my heart around for 360. You spin my heart around.
Swagger when I step, walk in looking like a jet, feeling like a million, forgot about my rent. Should be in the city, opposite of innocent. And Benny told up friends, to bring a friend. Took a girl from the to the podium. Other guys in here, high sodium. It's a lonely man, things ain't going as planned, but it's a real life. Look, I protect my neck with necklace. She protect, I rock for nexus. I forget that we got exes. Seem like 3Q and as we exit. So in peace signs in the L like Hendrix on the brains behind them all sad majestic. Is it's up to take us for a ride. I gotta dig real quick, get the course around.
For 360. You spin my heart around for 360.
If it feels like a spade, then call it a spade. And love in the day, by nighttime it changes. Spinning around with new faces. Dance floor like amazing. Lost in the mood, falling in love with you and you. It's fun when it's new, it's fun when it's new, it's fun when it's new, until it's so news.